Hello there Scapers, my name is Xenivilius and welcome to episode 5 of Are You Insane? It's been a bit of a delay since the last episode due to various distractions such as the Hex Hunter bow and the short-lived hype around it, but finally it's time to release an episode and boy are you in for a treat. I was starting to worry when I didn't get pets in the last couple of episodes, but in this one all that hard work, all those thresholds, all that KC pays off big time, and you're going to be able to see all of that in this episode, so I hope you look forward to it. But before we get started, as always, quick recap of the previous episode, where we were at. So at the end of the last episode, this was my KC at all the bosses. I had 12 out of 46 pets. I think my last pet was like 2 or 3 episodes ago. That was the Dagonoth Supreme pet, of course. And most of the last few episodes were spent sort of camping low-level bosses, trying to get my KC up and hit some thresholds so that I could eventually increase my chances enough to get the pets. As far as my Edimmu kill count is concerned, I was at 7378 at the end of last episode with 9 blood necklace shards and still no pet since the first one at 1572. So without further ado, let's begin. Well then, new personal record while doing a Reaper task at AOD. Still no drops since my Praetor Codex. Must have killed like 50 since then. Maybe not 50, maybe like 30 or 40. But I didn't realise you could get records with massives. I thought you had to get records with 7 men or something for them to count. But that is a pretty good kill. I wouldn't mind doing daily AOD Reapers here with 3-minute kills. Another record. There must be like 100 people in here, guys. And it looks much better. Much easier to see things anyway with this skybox. End of a Reaper task. The best Reaper task, definitely. I'm going to try and get this as many times as possible. And hopefully another 12 AOD Reaper task. Every single kill, as far as I've checked, has counted despite hundreds of people in this mass, so it's a great way of getting my KC up. I might just try and get 1k KC as soon as possible to get that first threshold. There we go, 2 minutes 55. As soon as someone said it's FFA keep guys, no more LS, everyone starts DPSing that kill. Except me, of course, because I forgot overloads. Nothing surprising there, let's move on. And what I'm interested to see is, despite being the lowest DPS person to have attacked this boss that kill, will I actually get the KC? And the answer is, I don't actually know. I should have checked before. Lol. Another one. Faster by 1 second. No, I didn't get any drops. Pretty sure I got the kill though, because I got adventure points for it. So yeah, I do need to up my game a little bit to get the drops. Probably more than just a little bit. I need to up my game a lot. Okay, I just shaved like 30 seconds off that. Bloody hell. This is crazy. This is crazy AOD. No, I have absolutely no chance of getting a drop. But KC is what I'm here for. And KC is what I'm getting. Very quickly indeed. Guys, I got a drop. I got a drop. For the first time since I got the Praetor Codex. I'm in the top 7 DPSs. I have no idea how. But I am. Not for much longer though, because my Supreme Sharpshooter is going to run out in 6 minutes. But a new record and I got a drop. First task was 12, second task was... Oh, what? How did I get a drop? What the hell? I have no aura. I didn't use any ultimates except Onslaught. What? Okay, yeah, I got a bit excited there, but 90k Slayer XP in about 2 hours and 74 Reaper points. This is by far the best Slayer Reaper assignment to do, guys, apart from Telos maybe, or hard mode Vorago. Even despite that, this might be the best. Revolution for the drops, boys. Definitely revolution for the drops. I did nothing there whatsoever. AFK'd the whole kill. And I still got the drop. 20 vital sparks. Got a beam. Another phylactery. Number 31. What a way to finish with a phylactery. That's number 32 and that's the end of my Slayer task. It's the first time I've done every single one of my Soul Devourers, 249 Soul Devourers at Magister. So I've gone from 275 Magister to how many? Let's have a look. 524. So yeah, that's 249 exactly. The drop rate for the pet right now is 1 in 333 because I passed 2 thresholds, but I still haven't got the pet. But I've got everything else, so hopefully I'll get the pet fairly soon. If I get another Slayer task, I'll get that. It's going to be interesting to finally do a different Slayer task than Soul Devourers for the first time in 10 days. Let's have a look. What a massive noob I am. Forgot that I was wearing Nightmare Gauntlets throughout that entire hour and a quarter. We've got 15 minutes left on Manacle, so let's try and snipe a pet with these last, well, 12 minutes left of Manacle. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Cinderbanes as well. About time I did something right. Vital Spark again. You know, I should probably just make the sigil, but I realise it costs like 50 mil, if I'm not mistaken, because you need 1,000 of these, so still debating whether it's worth that much. My friend just got a blood dye, so I decided to do this elite clue that's been sitting in my bank for years, it feels like. Let's have a look. Ooh, 4.7 mil. No, I'm not re-rolling that. Definitely keeping the Sarah Domain pages for my Sarah book. And yeah, cool. Awesome. Oh, worth doing, I guess. Wait, where is the Sarah Domain page? I don't have it! No! It's not in my inventory. Did it get put into my... Okay, cool. It's in my bank, guys. All good. All good. Nice KBD head. That's a unique, I believe, for the title, but it's not as rare as I thought it was. It's only 1 in 128, whereas the pet is 1 in 2.5k, of course. I'm halfway to the first threshold, so once I reach that, it should be 1 in 1,250 for me. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Actually, I don't mind if it does. If I'm unlucky at any boss, I'd rather be unlucky at something like KBD, which I can just AFK and save up all my luck for the harder ones. That's a unique, guys. Dragon Kite Ornament. Nice. Very nice ornament kit. I thought you could only get that from treasure trails, actually. It was good to see that KBD drops it as well. Second one. Means I'm making good progress on the KC. At least that helps me keep track of that, because I know for sure that's 1 in 128. Pretty sure that is a repeat. Yeah, rip. Another KBD head. Got excited, thought it was a pet. So I think I've done what, 360 odd now? Pretty relaxed, not gonna lie. Wouldn't mind doing this for a while. Pretty much past the first threshold by now. Let's have a quick check. Yet another one. There we are, first threshold passed. My drop rate is now 1,250, and when I get to 1,000 it will be 1 in 833. So looking forward to getting to that threshold. Hopefully I'll get the pet before I reach it, but probably won't given the odds. What? Yes! All that no lighting paid off, guys. Awesome. Yes! KV scale. I'm done with this. I wonder what the KC is. Wonder what the KC is. I'm glad I didn't go really dry, but at the same time, I wouldn't have minded going pretty dry on it. Fine. Okay, I definitely did not deserve it. That's just one threshold past, lol. Awesome. Very happy with it. So that is number 13, guys. Number 13. Just 23 to go. 33 to go. 33 to go. What? So this is basically loot from like 400 KBD kills, all done today. 3 mil. Okay, well, actually less than that, because I need to remove some of the stuff. Cool. 3 mil is the loot from getting the KBD scale. Cool. That's the first item. Dragon Hatchet of this task. I'll probably get another task since I have the Dagonoth mask straight after I finish this one. Unless, of course, I get both the pets, which will also finish my collection. Here we go. The drops are coming in hard and fast. Just hoping that one of these will be a pet. Back to back. I'm kind of glad that these drops aren't spamming my friends list, because I'd get so annoyed if I was on the friends list of someone with this. Recently some of my friends have been camping Legios, and the amount of spam that I get is unbelievable whenever they get a signet, which is quite funny, I think. How much are they? They're worth less than the necklaces from Zuliana. Back-to-back rings. When am I going to get the pet? It's about the time I start getting a bit desperate. That's getting disassembled straight away. Elite clue, something to break up the monotony of the drops, huh? Okay, that's the second elite clue of the clue scroll weekend. What am I gonna get? Ah, nothing, free reroll. Here we go. Nope, nothing good. Here we go then. That's my free one until noon, so I can get, I think, 2 more. Actually, no, I can only get 1 more. Damn it, I should have checked yesterday, but oh well. Here we go, the first clue from Gilly Willikers. Will I get something good? Turn private on again. 65k. I am a rich man right now. I feel like I've been reimbursed for those 10 iron prayers that I unlocked. Lol. You dropped a prayer flat. This is a great spot to stand. Thanks for the people who commented on my video about this. Great spot to stand because you don't need to move. You drop something, you click on it, and you can loot whatever you want. And that will cover all the drops from all the Dagonoth Kings. So pretty handy, I guess, for the lazy guy. But it does mean you can't use bleeds which require the monster to move. For example, Slaughter and Fragmentation Shot and things like that. But it doesn't really matter too much. Dragon Hatchet this time. So I'll drop this Dragon Hatchet. Oh, I can't drop it. Not while I'm in combat. And pick it up like so. And the Dragon Bones, of course. Okay, second try. Will 2018 reward me with an elite clue from the oyster? No, but I get a top hat, and overall it's worth 1.9 mil. Hey, that's better than what it was for the other ones, so no complaints at all. Top hat is nice. On a completely random note, my coffers just became full, so I'm collecting everything. It's worth 55 mil apparently. Not bad at all for doing nothing. Lol. Yes, elite clue from Edimmu's. Time to finally get that third age die. Can't get the Eddie pet, gotta get the third age die to compensate. I still can't get over how OP this method is. Just look at that side range combined with, well, if I zerked I could actually do some unbelievable deeps, but I have a feeling I'm probably gonna die if I do. I'm gonna die anyway. Ooh, I just signed. What a waste of a sign. Don't have Pantheon anymore either. God damn it. Really don't understand how this works. I used up all my food, got signed, and then survived the last 70 KC without any food. Just soul split flicking when I used AoEs. I mean, survival is a funny thing. When you really need to survive, you can. If your care level about your health is a little bit less than normal, you will die no matter how much food you have. Lesson learnt. That's the first drop I've got for like 3 hours. Probably even longer than 3 hours. Bloody hell, apart from Godsword Shards of course. What the hell. On the last kill of the first hour of instancing, I get a hiss. No wonder no one comes here. This is literally the worst GP per hour. Cool beans. Offhand Armored Crossbow. It's the first one for a couple of weeks or so, and it's only my second drop, and I'm like into my third hour of Pterodome in this trip. My second drop. The first was a hiss. Why? That's the first drop of the trip. I'm not gonna have space for these. Probably just gonna disassemble them straight away. LOL. I didn't pick it up in time. Thought that was a pet for a second. Got really excited. No! Why? Just got another Dragon Hatchet, guys. Awesome. That is the first soul done. Handed in. Just 2 of the same one. Just 1 more to go. Just 1 more to go. Soul Gazer, please drop the soul. Please don't take long. Okay, I'm at like 550 kills, possibly closing in on 600, and I still haven't got the soul. I'm still stuck on 150 out of 151, so I was hoping to get it from that elite, but I didn't. On the other hand though, I think I've accrued about 50 plus, at least 50 plus Dungeoneering tokens, 100, which means I've got at least 5k Dunge tokens from here, which is awesome. That's equivalent to 50k Dunge XP. Pretty good. And that will have to suffice. Gosh dang it. Oh my god! Yes! I've got it! I just activated my Reckless Aura as well. Time to go next. Yeah, let's go next, guys. Let's go next. Bloody hell. How many kills did that take? 701. Well, it was only 12 kills after I gave up. Should have kept going. Here we go. Time for trim back. 23k XP. And where is it? Where's the trim? Where's the trim? Apply. Yes! My beautiful trim. Only took 1 day, but it felt like a lot longer. Good luck on Tuzzy. Oh, can't reroll. God damn it. Another circle, guys. I just hit 3k KC, so... Oh, I thought I got the pet or something. Gosh dang it. So my drop rate is 1 in 833 for the remaining 2 eggs. So hopefully I will get them by the time I get to the next threshold, which is at 4,500. So hopefully I'll have both by then. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. There's the first one, guys. Well, the second one, really. The second one. Hey, not bad at all. Gains. Just 1 more to go. I think that's prime. Pretty sure that's prime. Very nice. 3.2k KC or something like that. So let's get this last one and let's get out of here very quickly. Not sure why I wasn't that excited. Should have been excited about it, but maybe because I had to grind a little bit too hard for this one. That might be why. Let's unlock it. Cool. I got it at 3240, around that anyway. Can't complain too much, I guess. I've seen worse. Base pit. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what they used to do in the olden days. Stay here and just, yeah, keep staying here. And just attack Rex, because that's the last one I need. Don't need to go near the others, if I can help it anyway. Damn it, I didn't want to kill him, but I did, and I got another circle. That's the first Warrior's Ring on this Dagannoth Rex only shriveled Dagannoth Claw Hunt. Might be a while. No, I don't want to be killing him, but sometimes Rex goes too far, and I have to go too close to Prime. That makes me have to kill Prime. God damn it, I'm wasting my time killing Prime. Actually not that much. If I'm killing Prime or Supreme in the time that I'm waiting for Rex to spawn, it's not really that much of a problem, I suppose. Oh, I got so excited. Hatchet from Rex. Come on, you want to drop that claw of yours, come on. Oh, I was kind of hoping to get the shriveled Dagannoth Claw before I finish my Slayer task. And in general, it's probably better for you to keep killing all three, even if you have 2 out of 3, especially if you're close to a threshold. But since I just passed the threshold and my drop rate is 1 in 833, 833 more kills would not have got me anywhere near my next threshold, so I didn't think it was worth me actually killing all 3, so I just killed 1. But if you're close to a threshold, say you're only 500 away and the threshold would take you to an even better drop rate, then it might be worth killing all 3 anyway, even though you can only get the pet from 1 of the 3, if that made much sense. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this. Also I like the AFK, that's my main reason. If I could get the pet from all 3, then obviously I would keep killing all 3. Another hatchet. This time it was Prime. There's 4 people onslaughting. What the hell? That was crazy. Okay, this guy is buying for 211 mil. So this is going to be a bit of an interesting surprise to see how much I have to spend to get him. Will I even have enough money in my money pouch to get him? You know what? Let's just go all in. Let's just go all in. I don't know why it's worth this much, but it is. It's probably because it's so rare rather than how good it is. But let's go crazy. 250 mil. Please buy, otherwise I'm gonna cry. It did buy 220 mil. Nice! 3 of the same one. Ah, stay away from me, Prime. 4 in a row, guys. Let's see how long this streak can be kept up. Oh, the streak's broken by Dragon Hatchet, guys. So that's 5 in like half an hour of this trip. Just over half an hour. Second streak begins. Dragon Hatchet streak. I prefer a Dragon Hatchet streak than a Berserker Ring streak. I'll tell you that. Oh, I jinxed it. Warriors Ring, guys. Don't have enough space for these. I'm going to have to disassemble them, I think. Congrats on pet.
Wow.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, yeah, to staple security. And then you're like,
Oh, great.
oh, no, not open.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! No way! First kill! First kill! Oh, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, change to me, I'm gonna do the selling. Wow!
What?
First kill, dude.
First kill. 100 I can buy from you, but
I got
That's
like
crazy, dude. Thanks.
I got 7k of them.
Next.
Another Reaper task done, guys. 37 or 47 Reaper points, 45k Slayer XP. Really love AOD tasks. Gonna try and get another one of these so I can keep camping it. And since that codex I got, I'm more interested in doing 7-mans, but... Oh, no! No! I thought I got it. Oh, so close. Trolled yet again. I got so excited, guys. 350th Yaka kill. 350th Yaka kill that was. Congrats to that person. Nothing this raid as well. I won't have space for these. Just give me the pet, please. Potential 3rd age die, boys. Nice. Guys, I think I found the perfect AFK method if you only need to kill Rex. I only need to kill Rex because that's the only pet I still need from Dagannoth Kings. And I think you stand here and as soon as he spawns, if you click him, you won't have to move. And the others have no chance of attacking you from this particular spot. I think this is the right spot. Yes, it is. Awesome. I love that spot. I wish I'd done it earlier, not 4k kills later or about 500 Rex kills later. That safe spot was amazing. Don't attack me, Supreme. No, no Supreme, no, bad Supreme. Yes, I'm rich. No Hex Hunter boys, circle for the win. Oh, I got the pet. I thought I got the pet. Oh man, I don't know why I thought I got the pet. I just saw that golden beam. I was like, oh yes, this is it. Finally I can leave this place. But nope, that's the 20th Dragon Hatchet for the collection. 20th. Can you believe that? Okay, now it's starting to troll me. 183 gold ore. Just give me the pet, please. I want to leave this place. Oh, yes! Thanks, guys. That's the first one in like 3 years. Yay, 22! Come on, Rex, throw me a bone. Actually, just throw me a claw. Shriveled, of course. I'm rich! Another AOD task complete. I didn't do this for 3 days, wasted a ton of Reaper points in the process, but no, I will not skip it again. That was so easy, such an easy task to get 37 Reaper points. I did, what, it'll take just over an hour to do 12 if I get 12, so let's get another one, hopefully another AOD. This is quite fun if I'm going to say so myself. No, I do not want rots, please, something else. No, I don't want Barrows. No, no, not Vorago. No, not Kriara. Okay, next. I won't get any Reaper points though, might just skip it. Getting rich here, boys. Number 23. Yep, number 23. Number 25. Nice one. Number 26. How many will I need to get before I get the Rex Pit? Just reached the 3rd threshold, guys. Still haven't got the Rex Pet. I was fearing this would happen. This means I've done the entire way from 3.1k, which is when I got the second pet, all the way to here, doing about 95% of my kills being Rex, which means I got way fewer kills per hour than if I killed all 3 together, in the hope that I would get the Rex pet before I reach the next threshold. Now that I have reached the next threshold and still haven't got the Rex pet, it means that it would have been better for me to kill all 3 and get to the next threshold before soloing Rex only, if that made any sense whatsoever. The point is, right now my chance of the Rex pet is 1 in 625, and I really hope I get it before the next threshold, which is at 6k. I'm not going to kill all 3, I'm just going to kill Rex and continue to do so because it's so AFK. Oh my god! Yes! 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 Ah, that was such a long time coming. Such a long time coming, man. Feels good, man. 4565. And that is number 15, guys. Number 15. Boss pet number 15. We started the series at 8. We're almost double that amount already. I'm so happy about that. That was well earned. I spent a lot of time doing that. Time for a loot from about 3k Dagannoths. So probably 3.5k. So I started collecting this loot tab at around 1.5k Dagannoth. I'm at 4.6k now. I got all the pets, and the only things I don't have are the mage ring, the range ring, and the ranged bow, and the mud battle stuff, of course. I've collected everything else. I think I may have disassembled a few warriors ring because I needed some inventory space. But let's have a look. So the only thing my pet collected was Dagannoth King's Teleport and Dagannoth Bones. Didn't really collect many water tallies, but I collected a few myself. So if we just add, I don't know, how many shall we add? Say 500. That's being generous, I don't know how much. But let's price check everything. So the rings, 1.2 mil for all those rings. The hatchets, 30.37 mil, nice! The water tallies I'll put in last because I'm not sure. The Dagannoth King's Teleports, that's about 2 mil. And the Dagannoth Bones, doubled it. So 32 mil there. So 64.5 mil almost. Put the water tallies in, 68 mil. 68 mil from about 3k Dagannoths. I can't say it's the best moneymaker in the world, guys. I spent like, I don't know, Too many hours, far too many hours. But I'm glad I got the pets done, and I can move on to a different boss. Nice. GS Shard 1. Gains Whisper. I should be whispering. Yes, Sarah Dome and Hilt, boys. Just the second one for the collection. Awesome, and the third one ever, I think. That's probably the most valuable thing you can get from God Wars apart from next items. 9.2 mil. Amazing. Yes. Holy! 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 I was not expecting that. I just got trolled by getting 90 mil strength XP. And now I get the Orb and Lock. I'm done with this. Wait, no! I need to do 75 more hard mode kills. I should have done it earlier. God damn it. No! No! Okay, not complaining, but that is all the God Wars pets complete, guys, except Nex. Very happy with that. I can tick that off my list. Why am I still killing her? Can't get anything better than this. And I'm very happy. I think that will be the title when I click it as well. Awesome.
Oh! What? Oh, you had it in your... I
got it earlier today. That's pretty
I
cool.
literally went up to Beastmaster and I was getting hit constant 4Ks with Prey melee on, so I was...
Oh! No! No! No!
Dang.
No way!
He's jealous.
Zen is jealous.
Oh yeah.
Nice one, guys.
What's Keeper of the Faith? Which one is that?
Zilyana. I got it today.
Jeez, you got 2 pets today.
And with that, we come to the end of the longest episode, both in terms of the length of the episode, but also in terms of the number of days in which I've carried out all these shenanigans for this episode. It was meant to be 2 weeks, but guys, we have extended it to 25 days. Yeah, from 14 days it's gone up to 25 days, but that was always going to be a rough estimate based on other things, IRL stuff, other videos, other priorities and things, but this one has almost taken a month of bossing to collect all the stats from, but here we are. My favourite part of the video where I figure out where my gains were and where my losses were. And as you can see, the first thing we should note is that the most number of kills of any one monster is, as expected, Dagonoth Rex. For that shriveled Dagonoth Claw, that was a bit of a torturous grind, even though it was fairly AFK. And the stuff that follows it is fairly, I guess, explainable. Spinnerlips, which are in the Rex dungeon. Commander Zilyana's pets. And the reason I killed so many of these pets compared to her is because I used to AFK it with auto retaliate on, and my character would randomly just aggro the pets rather than Zilyana, and also all the AoEs with Scythe, so that contributed towards it. But probably should have used Kopesh's, but I just kept waiting to finish my Magister title, which never happened, and when I finished it I would have made my dual Kopesh's using the phylactery I got. What else is there? Well, the other thing is that I needed to kill 572 soul gazers to get that 1 soul, which was painful, but yeah, that's about it. As for the drops, no codex for myself this time, so no plus 540 mil to the total value column, but the next best thing I got was something that I didn't even record for this episode. That's part of my Doth Dive and Next Bro episode. I did a few solo next kills. I think I just did an hour, and I got a Virtus Robe top, which I didn't even know it was 27 mil. Damn, 27 mil. Not bad, huh? And then the next best thing, as you might expect, were the Dragon Hatchets. So I still need to sell them, but that's a nice stack to have in your bank, isn't it? 24 Dragon Hatchets. I only got 1 codex this episode, which is kind of surprising. But yeah, nothing too major, nothing massive to point out as such. I mean, the 1 codex that we did get at AOD was my friend Wildman. I didn't get it, so it didn't count towards here. But I suppose you could add that to the total value, and I will add it to the total value because it doesn't make sense if you don't. So add 78 mil to that. That's 406 mil made this episode, guys. Pretty crazy. And in this period of 25 days I gained an overall 46 mil XP, and I don't even skill, so that's surprising. 2 mil virtual dungeon XP as well, beyond 200 mil, because I did a bit of a Gordy hunt with my friend Wildman and the legendary Sumo. But the funny thing is, I did not get any skilling pets this episode. I got like 2 or 3 last episode, all from Zilyana, while trying to get her pet. I think she just got fed up of giving me skilling pets and decided, right, I'll just give you me. I'll just give you my mini version so you can F off and never bother me again. And I think I preferred that. So still waiting for that Kangali. Hopefully I'll get it soon. And also waiting for the magic and ranged pets. Also looking forward to getting those in the middle of some random kill. Time for the summary of boss KCs and pets obtained then. So my boss KCs have changed from this to this. In the process I've unlocked 4 pets, a record for all episodes except episode 1 of course. And here are the KCs at which I got the pets. This is previously. In fact, I had this graphic for episodes 3 and 4 as well because I hadn't got any new pets since episode 2. But that's all about to change because now we have 4 more additions to the collection and you can see the cases at which I got them. So I got Prime at 3240 and Rex at 4565. So I got lucky with, I suppose, 2 pets and not so lucky with the other 2. The 2 I got lucky with were Zilyana and KBD especially, and the 2 I didn't get so lucky with were Prime and Rex. And that brings our boss pet count to 16 out of 46, which is 35%, guys. Gone from 26% to 35%. That feels so much better. I'm over a third of the way there until Solak is released, of course, and then I'll still be over a third of the way there, guys. 16 out of 48. With Solak, hopefully it'll only be 16 out of 47. And hopefully by the time Solak is released, I will have got so many more pets. But now we come to the grim matter of deaths, and as in the previous episode, I decided that none of them were worth recording and showing you the live reaction of. But I did die 19 times. I died 23 times last time, but only 19 this time, guys. And as you can see, the summary for the episode shows that I killed 4,095 bosses, which is a record for all the episodes so far as well. The previous best was last episode, 1,426. And that's mainly thanks to the 2,500 Dagonoth Kings kills I did in this episode. That 4,095 has 61% of it from Dagonoth Kings, and I didn't gain as much GP because, well, I didn't get my own codex, but Wildman got the codex and split it with us. And because of the lower deaths and far superior boss skills, we have something new here. We have a kill death ratio that is over 100. In fact, it's 215. I'd like to keep it over 100 for all future episodes. It means I'm doing well, reasonably well anyway. I mean, you wouldn't really expect people to die at DKs, but guys, I gotta admit, I died twice at DKs this episode, so that was quite embarrassing. I'm glad I didn't show the live reaction to it, but yeah, pretty good stats for this episode. I'm really pleased with that. And last but not least, we have to look at the Eddie pet. Didn't do much in this episode, just did a 177 Eddie Slayer task. Nope, no blood necklace shards, no pets, no nothing. So kind of bummed about that one. I got 150 mil Slayer this episode, guys, so that was a bit of a milestone. Just 50 mil to go, and hopefully, I really don't want to be camping Edimmus after getting 200 mil Slayer. That would just be depressing. So I would really love it if I got the Eddie pet before that. Welcome to the beginning of the end, guys. The end of episode 5. It's been a fantastic episode for myself. All the hard work done in the past 2 or 3 episodes has paid off big time. It was all about that hard work that led up to this episode. Been a fantastic episode, as I said, not only in terms of pets but also in terms of titles. So that's the first thing we're going to have a look at, guys. So I've added to my whopping 1 title by getting 2 more titles. The first one by trolling my mates at the end of the Beastmaster kill when Juiced, one of my good mates, got the Lil Tuzzy pet to troll everyone even more than I had planned to. So good on him. Well deserved for him actually, because I think he hasn't skipped a single raid since their release of raids. So very well deserved for him. But the first collection I completed in this episode was the DK's collection. Obviously I had far too many repeats of the others. I got the Prime and the Rex hatchling this episode. It's been a reasonably unlucky, I guess, boss. 4.6k KC for all 3 pets. Especially considering I was only killing Rex for the last 1k, 1.4k, which is pretty damn unlucky, I think. Because if I wasn't killing Rex for the last 1k, then I would have had to do another 2k, 2.8k kills if I had been as unlucky doing all 3 as I was doing Rex only. So can't complain too much, I suppose, but it has been a bit of an unlucky one. The other collection I completed, of course, with the Zilyana collection. Happy I completed this one because Zilyana pet was one of my favorite pets, and it still is actually. So I'm very happy to have gotten her. As you can see though, I need another 75 hard mode kills, so I need to do that at some point later, because obviously for Insane Final Boss you need to get at least 100 hard mode and challenge mode kills in all the bosses that have a hard mode or challenge mode. So that needs to be done. I was kind of hoping to do that and get the pet on my 100th hard mode kill, but I never got around to that. As for the collections that you guys voted for that I need to complete, well, no progress made, I'm afraid. I got the Codex from AOD, but actually my friend Drew got it on the first kill of the 7-man trip. So nice 78 mil there, but as far as personal progress is concerned, nothing since the previous episode when I got that Praisal Codex in a mass, LS mass. So that was crazy, but a lot of work still to be done, and this is probably the one I'm looking forward to the most out of the ones you guys voted for, because the rest you voted for were really not very fun to do. The first one you guys said was Barrows. I mean, really? I'm not looking forward to this guy, man. This is gonna take forever, but we'll see what happens. This is my lowest priority, literally my last priority, because there is no Barrows pet to get, so I mean there's no point me going here except for the title. The other one that you voted for was of course the other ridiculous one, Chaos Elemental. I'm gonna have to do a lot of Revenants once I get the Ellie pet, but again my priority is to get the pets, and then at the end of it, if I get bored with camping Vorago all day for the Vitalis, I might do a lot of revs, I might do some Barrows as well, just to work towards those titles. But right now my priority is to get all the pets. You guys also voted for Telos as the other thing I need, the other title I should go for. I'll probably get the title by the time I get the pet, unless I get really lucky with the pet, which I don't think I will. But before I can talk about any of that stuff, I need to actually go and kill it. So a whopping 15 KC, I know. I'm very proud of that, Keppa. I need to go ahead and do some more of that. So I think the final point I want to make before I move on to showing my loot tab is that I need to be a bit more strategic about my road to Insane Final Boss as such. I need to work out how to save the most time, and I think the way to go about it, I'm hoping to do an analysis video on this, but the way to go about it, I think on average, is to do masses until you hit a couple of thresholds, maybe 1 or 2 thresholds, and then start doing small teams or solos of that boss. I think that's probably the best way to go about it, to save the most time on average. And for that reason, I am gonna focus on massing a lot of the, I guess, more difficult ones to get, non-AFK ones to get. For example, AOD, like I mentioned, I'm planning to do masses until I get to the first threshold, after which I'll start doing 7-mans more seriously. And that also applies to other things, maybe Vorago, maybe God Wars 2, maybe something like Corp or something, I don't know. So yeah, I'll probably do that in a future video, hopefully fairly soon. But as you can see, I splash a lot of cash for my Hex Hunter, which I am planning to use at Legios. So Legios is one of the collections I plan to complete by the end of next episode, because I only need 3 more pets, and I'll probably get all the signets by then, although I don't have the signet 3, I've got the pet for it. So I'll probably don't have signet 5 either, I've got the pet for it, so I'll probably just get one of each of those signets just for the sake of completing the collection. But I'll probably get the Quartus signet, many Quartus signets and many Sextus signets on the way to getting the Quartus and Sextus pets. So looking forward to that. That's for the next episode, and those of you that saw my testing video of the Hex Hunter bow will know that this is literally the best bow you can use at Legios. So yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I bought the Hex Hunter, guys, and unless they buff it for some other boss like Neck, I don't think it's very useful for me anymore for Insane Final Boss. Maybe at KK Mage phase, but apart from that, not really. But even then, with Back Criminal bolts coming out, that may surpass the Hex Hunter bows. So look forward to that analysis video as well. Exciting times ahead for Ranged. Really good to hear about all the updates coming for Ranged, but I digress. So another thing I want to do is get the raids collection complete, and that's going to be my goal until I get the Lil Tuzzy pet. So Yakamina first. I've almost hit the 6th threshold, guys. I'm only 9 kills away from 360. When I hit 360, my drop rate will be 7 in 300, which is 1 in 43. So really hoping to get that fairly soon. I mean, it's been a bit of a troll, I gotta say. I've seen so many people get the Yaka pet, and I haven't got it myself yet. But it's time to look at the loot tab, and it's building up quite nicely, guys. So a lot of Saradomin loot, a lot of Magister loot, a lot of Acto, which I plan to sort of turn into cash to save up some bank space, because I'm not going to use any of it except the ones I've augmented. So a lot of bank space could be cleared, but at the same time I can probably sell off a few things that I'm not going to camp anymore. For example, the Saradomin stuff, because I've got the collection done, so I could probably sell that off and save up some space. But at the same time I need to keep track of it for the insane final boss loot video, which I'll bring out as soon as I get insane final boss. But yeah, the loot tab is building up quite nicely. Slayer wise, my focus has been to do Slayer at the same time as doing my insane final boss. For example, doing Dagonoth King's tasks and doing Soul Devourer tasks, and hopefully also doing some Calphite tasks in the future as well. So that's about it for this episode. I'm looking forward to the next few episodes now that I've finally made up for that dry streak by getting 4 pets in one episode. So the future episodes should be quite fun. I've made a lot of progress in this episode, as you can see from the stats. Hell of a lot of progress, not only in terms of pets but also in terms of kills. And of course, kills are the currency to pets, aren't they? So more kills in one episode, high chance of getting more pets in one episode. So that's going to be my mantra. And really exciting times ahead also from RuneScape combat point of view, with the ranged buffs in general that are going to be coming out. So they should be really good, not only for the health of RuneScape combat, but also for my personal journey to Insane Final Boss, just being alive at this great time. That sounds a bit dramatic, doesn't it? But being able to experience all these changes whilst going for Insane Final Boss. So those are my goals for the next episode, mainly getting the Legio's pet, but also the Magister pet, and having a go at getting one of the bigger ones like God Wars 2 pets as well. But those will be my main goals, and hopefully I'll get started with Telos as well. I've been putting it off for far too long, and with the nerf of Fortic auto-attacking, the Staff of Sliske has dropped slightly. So if I get lucky at AOD, I might even be able to afford a Staff of Sliske. That will be fun to do. That will be fun. It will be really fun to test out. So but we're getting too far ahead of ourselves, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed making it and bossing for it. And I will see you in the next one.
I'll take the pain away.